How to cure a narcissist. If you found this video hoping to learn how to cure a narcissist, I have some things you will want to hear, so be sure and pay close attention because some of these things are going to hit kind of hard. So I want you to think way back to the beginning of your relationship with your abuser. We can all agree that things started out perfect, right? They were the greatest thing ever. They said all the right things. They went beyond your expectations to show you how great they were. I mean, up to this point in your life, there has never been anyone that has treated you this great. It's a feeling most of us just dream about. When we begin any relationship, I hope you would agree that we all have some basic expectations. Those expectations include things like reaching out to you daily, or at least regularly, answering within reason when you give them a call or you text them. They make you feel important. They make you feel special. They try to make you laugh. They are interested in meeting your friends and family. Just simple things like that. So while you're in this initial phase of bliss, when everything is new and fresh, you could never imagine anything going wrong. And then all of a sudden, boom! What feels like a bomb has just been dropped on you. Now, when I say bomb, it could be something very small and something simple. But because things have gone off without a hitch since you started seeing each other, this thing comes up, however small, and they blow it way out of proportion. It makes you think, wow, what's the huge deal? So here are a few quick examples. Say they don't respond to a text right away. And when they finally do respond, you might just politely ask, so what happened? I usually hear back from you right away. A typical narcissist will respond to that by saying something like, what's the big deal? Why are you getting all worked up about it? Being the calm, normal person you are, you will respond by saying something like, hey, I'm not worked up at all. It's just not like you to do that. That's the first time this has happened. And I was worried about you. Then they will proceed to claim, this isn't the first time you've questioned them. They will claim you have done this from the start, and they don't appreciate it. This is their way of controlling the conversation, flipping it onto you, and somehow getting you to apologize to them. And most empaths will usually crumble and apologize. I know I was one of those. So where does that get us? It gets us on the receiving end of abuse that is not necessary. That is what a narcissist does. They reel you in and take control of your emotions. Then they slowly and methodically chip away at you. They slowly break you down. It's step number 1 in their playbook. Another great example is not sharing their beliefs and opinions. I love this one. I have seen friends get punished for weeks for having an opposing opinion on something as simple as what Mexican restaurant is better. They are that sensitive and insecure. They can't even handle a simple difference of opinion, but understand they are doing all this on purpose just to create conflict. Other ways they can create conflict is by just performing simple tasks like mowing the lawn, vacuuming a carpet, making a pot of coffee, hell, even browning meat in a pan. To a narcissist, these things impact them in ways normal people can't grasp. I mean, seriously? Now, I get it for people that are OCD, but that's a totally different topic. This is not OCD related. This is pure power and control related. Just because you may perform tasks differently, that doesn't mean they are being performed wrong. They are simply just a different way to achieve the same goal. But not for a narcissist. When you would go against them, even in the slightest, it will trigger them and set off a chain of events that will eventually become a regular occurrence. So here's where I will come to you with the sorry bad news part of the video title. Being a narcissist is like being addicted to the strongest drugs out there. They are so addicted to tearing people down to get their high, they will seek out anyone they can find to get supply. When they are in their manic state and putting on that confident face, that fake persona they need to try to attract people, this is when they are on their hunt for more supply. Once they achieve their goal, when they find their source, then zap them of all their energy, they feel a sense of accomplishment. a euphoric feeling almost. It makes them feel great to know they just brought you down to their level of pain, disappointment, and depression. I have been on the receiving end of this many times in the past, as well as being a witness to it. That win they get will last them for a little while, because after that episode of arguing, fighting, or whatever the case, they will crawl away and lock themselves up and be all alone for a while, just enjoying their feeling of winning. Well, in their mind anyway. Once that feeling of being the winner of the battle subsides, they will suddenly reemerge and start the process all over again. To a narcissist, this is simply rinse and repeat. It's just how they function. So again, here's the bad news. You will never change their behavior. You will never cure them. You just can't, and this is why. Narcissists have a completely different set of values. They refuse to take responsibility for anything, ever. They blame shift, they project, they gaslight you, they will lie to you, they will create a false narrative, they will always feel superior to you, they will ghost you, and they will punish you until you succumb to them. They do not believe in an even playing field. They do not believe they are wrong or at fault, ever. Now you have to understand something here. They may give you an apology from time to time, but it's all fake. Because if you pay close attention, after they apologize, they will bring up something from the past in an effort to regain the upper hand on you. Remember, all they want is to control you. They will say something like, "I'm sorry, but remember that time you did that thing to me? You know, I'm still hurt by that. What about that time? I think you should be apologizing for that." They do this because narcissists always have to be in control. Being on the receiving end of this for years, I have experienced all these things firsthand. It took me a very long time to deeply understand who I was dealing with, and then it took me even more time to free myself from that abuse. You just can't cure a narcissist. It's like the drug addiction analogy that I used earlier. They have to act this way. It's the only way they can survive. Now pay close attention to me here. Narcissists need to have conflict in their life. When you understand what they are and you call them out on it, it provides the perfect storm for them to unleash all their traits. It lets them know you care about them, no matter what level of care you are showing. It shows them you still care. That's the only ingredient they need to keep you around as a source of supply. They have a sneaky way of trapping you. So you have a couple of choices here. You can continue thinking you can cure them, or you can learn to accept the fact that you can't cure them. Trust me, it took years to finally get it through my head. All the pain and suffering I willingly endured to try to change who they are and what they are. It nearly drove me insane. I am sharing these stories and videos for one purpose, to try and help people understand that they can rise up and remove the narcissist in their life. If I can get just one person out here to realize there is no cure for a narcissist, I will feel I have accomplished something good here. Not just for myself, but for them as well. Removing that drama from my life was absolutely one of the best decisions I have ever made. I truly hope you can find the strength and the courage to do exactly the same. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel and leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you. And always remember, watch for the signs. Be alert. Be vigilant. Be strong. Be brave. And go live your best life today.